thank you for that song. Oh, my God, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. From heaven. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right, Rich. Oh. Thank you for looking so closely. Huh? Are you from New York? No. I'm so sorry.
Ready?
Ready. Ready to roll.
What did I do?
Nothing.
What did I do wrong? You guys are making fun of me.
No, we're not.
I know what you're doing.
We're having a nice.
I know you do.
We do.
See it on your face. No, I know it. I can see it. No, I know it. What did you say? You're sorry about what you said? You don't remember what you said? Save it for Yom Kippur. Save it for Yom Kippur.
Save it, brother. Yeah. Don Heck did that. Just woke up in the morning, said, I'm sorry. Because he's going to do something during the day. You just say, I'm sorry.
Hi, folks. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom all the way. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna change it up completely. Like completely. We're gonna start. Why don't we start with the candles? And the reason why is what I have in my hand is a very special. We are moving up to the 21st century. Okay, this is all you have to do. You flick it up, and then you push this button. It is insane. Okay, so no one needs to, mess around with this. This is, it's like a TV remote. Be careful, because I started lighting things on fire earlier this week. I wanted to see if it worked. I had to make sure it works, so I may have lit a napkin or two on fire in the office. So it definitely works. It definitely works. Do we have anyone who's doing our candles? Is there a specific?
No.
Hey, Jeannie, would you come? Would you? I know it's a far ways away because you're all the way in the back. It's a long ways to walk. It's a schlep. What a schlep. You guys, yeah, you're right. You're right. This is part of the exercise routine. Would you mind? Here, I'll let you do it. You push it until it lights up, and then you just press the button. Look at that. You ready?
No.
Okay. So you slide it up, and you just push the button.
Oh, this?
That button.
Oh, that button. Oh,
Yeah.
fancy button.
You can thank Deborah Cash If Deborah Cash is watching, or if she will watch in the future, I think you have to press it again. She sent this to me, and I think she was trying to tell us something about how difficult it was to use our lighter. Would you like to say the blessing?
Beautiful. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kedushan b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Thank you. All right. Now we can do songs and stuff. It's done. The candles have been lit. I wanted to test out our new fancy lighter.
All right.
Thank you, Deborah Cash.
Page 128, everybody. Top of the page. You know the routine. There we go. Hine matov manahim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov manahim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov manahim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov manahim shevet achim gam yachad.
Dose.
Hine matov manahim shevet achim gam yachad. 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 Hine matov manahim shevet achim gam yachad.
This is where we slow it down a little bit. Really get into Shabbos.
Hine matov manahim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov manahim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov Yalalai la 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 la. Hine matov Yalalai la 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 la. Hine matov manahim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov manahim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov Yalalai yalalai la 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 la. Hine matov Yalalai yalalai la 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 la. Hine matov
Just want to say one quick thing. It's the words are, right, how good and pleasant it is that we all sit and dwell together. And I just want to remind everyone that, like, COVID was not that long ago. It was really, like, not that long ago. I'm sorry, you reminded me, Barbara, and I hope you're feeling better. But it reminded me, like, COVID wasn't that long ago. That we couldn't sit together. So I think sometimes we get so comfortable and used to be able to, like, being together, that all the more so now in 2024 that we have, like, you know, I think on my 6th or 7th COVID booster. I don't know. I'm like many years into them. That it's wonderful that we are able to sit and congregate together. It's wonderful that we have air conditioning that works so you're not schwitzing in your seat. It's wonderful that we have Richie and we have a Cantor. It's wonderful that we have our executive director and our board president who greet you as you come in. How wonderful all these things are, and that we're able to all come together. How wonderful it is that, like, you know, you made it here in your car. Right? You know, you're not Orthodox. You didn't have to walk, okay? We're Reform, all right? You get in your car and you drive and turn your air conditioning all the way up and you listen to whatever you need to listen to get you in the mood for Shabbat. How wonderful all these things are, that we can become and we can be present and we can all be here together. Hinei matov. All right, that's it. I'm done.
And that was beautiful. And you know what? How wonderful it is to be in such a beautiful, beautiful sanctuary.
Yeah, like that, like
it's so beautiful.
It's
here.
awesome.
Yeah.
I was at Aventura Turnberry yesterday, and I'll say I liked it, but it's not our sanctuary. You know, like it's different, and I think it's so wonderful and beautiful that we have these beautiful mosaics. These pictures that tell and depict so much history and convey to us the spirit of Shabbat, the spirit of the Jews. It's awesome. This is when I tell you this is funny. I was, when I first came in for my interview, like, I walked into the office and I was like, all right, okay. And then I was with Marvin was walking me around, and it was like, you know, touring a house, which I did with the other guy from our synagogue. But when we came into the sanctuary and we turned the lights on, I looked around and I was like, yeah, all right, this is pretty great. This is you know, like how wonderful this place is. How wonderful it will be to lead services here with our community. Ma yafeh hayom. How lovely today is that we could be together. Was that my intro?
Yep.
I did it.
Beautiful.
Look at that. I spoke it and it happened.
Ma yafeh hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafeh hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafeh hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafeh hayom. Shabbat Shalom. All right, I'm going to go to the next page. I'm going to sing one that I usually sing. I love this song. Two songs up from the bottom. Ki yesh merah Shabbat. This was sung by the Jews of Baghdad. Ki yesh merah Shabbat, yishmereini. Ki yesh merah Shabbat, yishmereini. Oti li'ol meyad beino veinim. Oti li'ol meyad beino
Play it, Rich.
Ki yishmer ha-Shabbat el yishmereini. Ki yishmer ha-Shabbat el yishmereini. Oti li'ol meyad beino uveini. Oti li'ol meyad beino uveini. Rabbi, you're on.
Okay.
Page 31, Psalm 96.
You got it. Bum, 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 bum. Shiru ladonai shir chadash, shiru ladonai kol haaretz, shiru ladonai bachu shemo, basru miyom leom yeshuato, safru bagoyim kevodo, bechol ha'amim niflotav, ki gadol Adonai, Omulal meod, norahu al kol Elohim yai, ki kol Elohe ha'amim elelim, va'Adonai shamayim masa, hod v'hadar lefanav, oz v'tiferet b'mikdosho, yalai rai 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 rai, yalai rai 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 rai, yai rai rai rai, yai rai 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 rai, yai rai rai rai, yai rai 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 rai. Hasof. Hasof. The end. That was cute.
That was
I like
nice,
that.
Rich.
I like that.
Okay.
Extended it.
Lachadodi, page 138. We'll do verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. Tonight we'll do the old traditional melody that everybody can sing along with.
The old traditional.
One of them old ones.
The one that they sing in Babylon.
Right. This one comes from Babylon.
I don't think it comes from Babylon.
Babylon, Long Island. Lechatoti likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nikabla. Lechatoti likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nikabla. Shamor mezachor b'dibor echad, Ishmiyanu elam miyuchad, Adonai echad, Shemo echad, L'shemu tiferet v'li tehila, Lekadodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nikabla. Lekadodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nikabla. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, Ki mikor habracha, Merosh mikedem nesucha, Sof ma'aseh b'makshava techila, Lekadodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nikabla. Lechadodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nikabla. Hitoreri, hitoreri, Ki ba'orech pumi ori, uri, uri, shir daberi, Kavod Adonai alayich nigla.
Please rise as we welcome in Shabbat. Open arms.
B'nei Shabbat nikabla. L'chad odi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nikabla. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam besimcha uvetzola, tok emunei am segula. Boi kala, lecha todi.
You may be seated. Have a seat. Have a seat.
B'nei Shabbat nikabla. Lecha todi likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nikabla. Next page, page 140, Psalm 92, 11 lines down. Ma gadlu ma'asecha, and we say Ya. Ma'odam ku machshavotecha. How great are your works, Adonai, how very subtle your designs.
A brute cannot know. A fool cannot understand this. I feel like we always skip that part. I think it's funny.
Where does it say that?
Right under how great are your works, Adonai, how subtle your designs.
Brute cannot know. Wow.
Ish ba'ar lo yodeh, uchsil lo yavin et hazot.
Wow, I never even looked at that line.
Yeah. Like it's like looking at, like the Grand Canyon, and you're like, like how crazy are you not to like see the beauty and the wonderful world that we have? You'd be mashugana, not to see the wonder that we have.
Magadlu Masekaya Meoram ku Makshivoteka Magadlu Masekaya Meoram ku Makshivoteka Magadlu Mahasekaya Meoram ku Makshivoteka Magadlu Mahasekaya Meoram ku Makshivoteka. Yeah. See if Richie knows it.
All right.
We'll find out.
Okay.
Richie, notice one. Shalom Aleichem. Page 142, everybody.
You're like a genius. Like
Richie is a genius.
It's like the fingers just move as the melody like gets inserted in his head somewhere.
Richie is a musical genius.
Savant, I think is the word. Shalom.
Shalom Aleichem.
Malachei Sharet, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Hamlachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Sharet, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Hamlachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu.
Ay, Shalom
Aleichem, Malachei Sharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Bochem Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Hamlachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Bochem Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Hamlachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu.
Ay, Bochem Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim,
Kadosh Baruch Hu Baruch Hu Nil Shalom Malachei Shalom Malachei Elyon Mimelech Malachei HaMalachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Tzedchem Shalom Malachei Shalom Malachei Elyon Mimelech Malachei HaMalachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It's one of my favorite Shalom Alechems. Thank you.
That is a nice one.
Thank you for indulging me.
Yes.
The both of you.
Sure. We love it. Page
Great.
144.
We love it. We love services in Jewish prayer.
Yitkadav. Yitkadav, Yitkadav, Shemei Rabha. Be'amadi v'rakrute ve'amlik malkute. Be'kayekon u'myomekon u'bkayedeko be'Yisrael. Bagala u'bizman kari v'imeru.
Amen.
Yesh mei Rabba mevorach le'olam u'lam me'amaya.
Yitbarach.
Yitbarak v'ishtabak v'itbahar v'yitromam v'yitnasei v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudesha
Rechu.
le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran v'yama v'yimeru. Amen.
Before we rise for the Baruch, you can rise. Is anyone here for the first time? We forgot to ask. Anyone here? Never been here before? Did you raise your hand? Baruchim Abayim. Welcome. It is so good to see you, and we are so happy to have you here. We got in the custom of not asking, but now we know. Now we know. Welcome to the Temple Bethel. I'm Aaron, Rabbi Sataloff. If you want to be formal about it, you know. This is Manny. He's our Cantor. I'm the Rabbi, and that's it. That's our situation. And everyone around you is pretty nice. They don't bite, I promise. Stanley might, but it's okay. He has a mask on, so the bite doesn't do very much. It's like a dog with a muzzle. Don't worry, he's not going to get you. All right, we rise for the Baruch Hu.
Tonight we're going to do an Orthodox Baruch Hu.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed.
that was beautiful. Okay, we are seated. We turn now to page 148. Please join with me in the English. Page 148. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, whirling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzevaot is your name, ever-living God. May you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamariv Aravim. The top of page 151. I like this one. I like it because we are known as the people of the book, and the Torah that we study each and every single week reminds us that there's something new to be learned every single week, that we are still continuous learners. So you can join with me, or you can just listen, whatever will impute better in your brain this evening. As you taught Torah to those whose names I bear, Teach me Torah too. Its mystery beckons, yet I struggle with its truth. You meant Torah for me. Did you mean the struggle for me too? Don't let me struggle alone. Help me to understand, to be wise, to listen, to know. Lead me into the mystery. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. And as our custom, we rise for the Shema, page 152. Your prayer for insights, for oneness, for togetherness. You can close your eyes. However, the meditative prayer will get to you best.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malkuto, Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malkuto, Leolam Va'ed.
Skip right along to Mi Chamocha, you may be seated. Oh, he spoke for you. He told you which Mi Chamocha you were doing tonight.
It's all right. It's okay. Rich, good. Keep going.
I'm kidding. I'm just giving you a hard time, Richie.
158, everybody. Mi kamoka ba'elim Adonai, mi kamoka nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osefele, nora tehilot osefele. Malkut kara uvaneka, Bokeya yam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, ze'elianu ve'amru, Ze'elianu ve'amru, Adonai Malach le'olam va'ed, Adonai Malach le'olam va'ed. Mi chamoka ba'elim Adonai, mi chamoka nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot Osefele, Nora Tehilot, Osefele.
Do you know the Mi Chamocha is different from the weekday Mi Chamocha? Yeah. And the weekday Mi Chamocha, it continues with a different piece, with Tzor Yisrael, which is really interesting. It's just like a different thing. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. Is that our Mi Chamocha looks different on Shabbat than it is, because in fact, like a lot of our prayers do. Like for the next one, for Hashkivenu, which we will say together. It looks Hashkivenu doesn't always look different, but the next one, the Vishamru. Right? The keeping of Sabbath, those are tunes, especially for Shabbat. Because there are songs that we sing that are special only to Shabbat. Because on this day, right, it's like seeing your favorite band, but it's like the set list changes. But if you catch them at the right day, it's all the songs that you want to hear. That's like kind of like Shabbat, It's like all the Shabbat tunes. Your favorite album in all the right places. Okay. Turn to page 161. You can read with me. You cannot. You can just listen. You can just observe. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai, hapurei sukat shalom aleinu, v'lekol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim.
V'shamru.
Dealer's choice.
V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. Beni u'bnei Yisrael, oti li'olam.
A covenant that lasts forever.
Oti li'olam.
Forever and ever and ever.
Oti li'olam.
Never and ever and ever and ever.
V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim
God created
v'et ha'aretz
heavens and the earth below.
V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et
ha-Shabbat
la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam.
We forgot one.
Ki sheshet yamim
V'yom
v'yom hashvi'i. I've got summer brain. It happens. Uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash.
There you go.
How can I forget that?
Because you
Shabbat vayinafash.
needed nafash.
Shabbat vayinafash. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael
Et
ha-Shabbat
la'asot et ha-Shabbat
lidorotam berit olam. Tonight we're going to start the tefillah on page 164. Adonai svatai tiftach ufi yagi tehilatecha. So we all rise and we all sing.
But the words are really important. Adonai, open my lips and my mouth, and may declare your praise. Meaning that if you don't speak Hebrew and you don't know Hebrew, may it be that the words you speak to God, whether it may be a humming or a whispering or you just whistle or whatever it is that you do, may that be prayer. May that be a prayer for you and a prayer to God. Whatever it is that comes out of your mouth, may it be holy and may it reach God.
Anananananana Adonai. Anananananana svatai tiftach. Anananananana ufi yagid. Ufi yagid tehilatecha. Anananananana Adonai.
Adonai.
Anananananana svatai tiftach.
Svatai tiftach.
Anananananana ufi yagid. Ufi yagid tehilatecha. Anananananana Adonai.
Adonai.
Anananananana svatai tiftach.
Svatai tiftach.
Anananananana ufi yagid. Ufi yagid tehilatecha. Anananananana Adonai.
Adonai.
Anananananana Sfatai tiftach.
Shabbat Tiftach.
Anananananana Ufi yagid. Ufi yagid tehilatecha. Anananananana Adonai.
Adonai.
Anananananana Sfatai tiftach.
Shabbat Tiftach.
Anananananana Ufi yagid. Ufi yagid tehilatecha. Anananananana Adonai.
Adonai.
Anananananana Sfatai tiftach.
Shabbat Tiftach.
Anananananana Ufi yagid. Ufi yagid tehilatecha.
Pick up on 166 as we face the ark.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu Mimotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rakel Elohei Leah Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor VaHanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim Vekonei HaKol V'zoker chasdei avot v'imot u'mevi geula livnei v'neihem lema'an shemo b'yahava melech ozer u'moshia u'magen Baruch atah Adonai magen Avraham v'ezrat Sarah atah gibor le'olam Adonai mekayem etim atah rav lehoshia Morid hatal, mekakel kayim bekesed, mekayem eitim berakamim rabim, somek noflim berofe koholim, umatir asurim, umekayem emunato, lishenei ahafad, mikamoka, Bagevurod Umito Melak Melek Memit Umekaye Umatzmiak Yeshua Bene'emana Talakayot Metim Baruch atah Adonai Mekaye Hametim.
You may be seated. We're gonna skip to page 376. I don't talk politics on the Bima, and I will not begin this evening, but I will say, whatever the future of our country may bring, may the United States always care and keep and support the state of Israel. May the leaders of our country always keep in mind that what Israel represents in the neighborhood that it is in is something beautiful and wonderful and free. A place of openness, a place to be open in terms of your religion, in terms of your gender, in terms of whatever job it is that you seek to do and the life it is that you want to live, whether you want to be religious or not religious, whether you want to date men or women or whatever it is that you want to do. May Israel always be our homeland, and may the future of the United States always have a hold and a relationship with the state of Israel. I know that there's, because I'm not going to get into it, you'll never hear me talk about it, but there's been a lot. You go watch whatever news site you want to watch, but a lot of things are happening and things are moving, and none of that really matters for me, but the only thing that does matter at the end of the day is our relationship between the United States and Israel. Page 376. We say for our country before we meet, and we say both, right? The reason why I've added this prayer is that we don't just pray for the state of Israel. We also pray that our country, that the United States be in support of Israel. That what we do here as American Jews, may it support, may it affect our homeland. That we still call it our homeland. While you may not have, you don't have to move to Herzliya. It's okay. You can stay here. It's all right. The beaches are fine, just here. Okay? But what we do here, may it help, may it define, and may it support those who we love, who live in the state of Israel. May it garner strength for the state of Israel, which is why we do both now a little bit. It's also why you see 2 flags on our bima. Okay? That's an Israeli flag, and that's the American one. All right? That's the kind of Jews who we are today as Reform in 2024. Page 376. O guardian of life and liberty, may our nation always merit your protection. Teach us to give thanks for what we have by sharing it with those who are in need. Keep our eyes open to the wonders of creation and alert to the care of the earth. May we never be lazy in the work of peace. May we honor those who have died in defense of our ideals. Grant our leaders wisdom and forbearance. May they govern with justice and compassion. Help us all to appreciate one another and to respect the many ways that we may serve you. May our homes be safe from the affliction and strife, and our country be sound in body and spirit, as together we say, Amen. Like I said, a lot has happened at the Capitol. A lot has happened in politics this last week. And I just want to give you all strength. As we continue to Avinu Shebashamayim, our prayer for now the state of Israel.
Avinu, Avinu, Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu, Avinu, Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Barek, Barek, en Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Tzmikat Giyolateinu, Hager Alea Behevrat Kazdeka, Ufros Alea Sukat Shalomeka. Avinu, Avinu, Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu, Avinu, Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Ushalach Orka Vamidka Lidrashea Saraya Miyoatea Miyoatea Vitaknem Beitza Tova Milfaneka Vitaknem Beitza Tova Milfaneka. Avinu, Avinu, Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu, Avinu, Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. ונתת שלום שלום בארץ, ושמחת עולם ליושביה. אבינו, אבינו, שבשמיים, צור ישראל בגואלו. אבינו, אבינו, שבשמיים, צור ישראל בגואלו. ונאמר, ונאמר, Amen.
All right, this week we're going to do our Misha Berach a little bit differently. We're going to go to the top of page 371. This week we are thinking of Mildred Raffi, Stanley Weinberg, and Elisa Mendelbaum. If there are names you'd like to add to this list, please feel free to do so as either my hand or my eye meets yours. We can go scan across the bottom. Yes, ma'am. Okay. The whole family. Anyone in the back? Okay. Yes, ma'am. Who? Okay. Yes, D. Are we missing anyone?
I'm going to add Eva Abramczyk.
Eva Abramczyk. Okay. We read in the Hebrew, Misha Berach Avotenu ve'imotenu, Avraham Yitzchak ve'Yaakov, Sarah Rivka Rachel ve'Leah, Hu yevarech et hacholim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu yamalei rachimam aleham, L'chalimam rafitam l'chazikam, V'yishlach lehem mehera refuah, Refuah shlema min hashamayim, Refuat hanefesh, Refuat haguf, Hashta ba'agala v'zman kariv, V'nomar Amen. We read together in the English. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebekah, Rachel, and Leah, bless and heal those who are ill. May the blessed Holy One be filled with compassion, for their health to be restored and their strength to be revived. May God swiftly send them a complete renewal of body and spirit. And let us say,
Amen.
Amen. All right, I'm going to say a couple things. You got stuff?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, you can have a seat. That's all right.
Yeah, sure.
Take a load off, man. Have a seat. Chill out. So a few things. The first is I've been listening to a lot of country music. I don't know why, but I have country playing in my car nonstop. Okay, so here's and like this is new. This is brand new for me. I've lived in Georgia. I've lived in Texas. And it's really interesting. Here's what I like about country. Okay? You may say what you want, but the country songs that I listen to, they're very specific about what makes them happy. Okay? I can list for you several of those things. The first one, namely being whiskey. I am not a whiskey drinker, but but whiskey and country, you gotta drink whiskey, okay? Going to the bar and drinking, and also heartache. Heartache is country, okay? If a girl broke your heart or a cowboy broke your heart, okay? Country is the thing you need to do. Trucks. Okay? Sitting in your truck with your gal. All right? That is a country thing. Almost every single country song, you're going to be sitting in your truck, whatever truck of your choice, whether it's your F-150, your Tacoma, whether it's your 250, okay, whether it's your Ram, okay? I don't know what it is. But sitting in the truck with your gal, all right? That's very country, okay? That's what they want. It's what they deserve, all right? Having your friends, your drinking buddies, your gals, your girls, whatever it is. Friends are a really important part of country music, okay? There's also this one that I heard recently. It was like, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy yourself a boat. All right. So apparently boats are also really popular in country music. All right. And here's the thing. Here's what I love about country music. It's really explicit, and like it creates this really like good vision. Also tractors and horses, I forgot those things. I've ridden a tractor one time in my whole life. I can say I was decent at it, but for some reason being in a tractor, and dirt roads. Not regular roads, not paved roads, dirt roads, okay? These are not your regular paved roads. These are not, you're not going to find them anywhere. These are dirt roads, red dirt roads, okay? Not just any kind of dirt, red dirt, all right? And the last thing, boots, okay? No cowboy song, no country song is complete without boots. And when they put all these things together, here's what I love about it, is they're really specific in like their vision. Like they like so what I love about country is it's either going one way or another. It's either nostalgia or it's what they want to see. Right? Country songs are about what happened in the past, or it's about what they want for themselves in the future. They want a boat. They want a beer. They want to find the love of their lives in a bar with whiskey, with boots on, and their trucks. Okay? These are all very specific things. And you know what? I love it. I think it's great. Because I think it's wonderful that they're able to detail and say the things out loud of what they want, because honestly, most of us, most of the time, we don't know what we want. But in country songs, they know exactly what it is. Listen to a Dolly song. She knows what she wants. Okay, so that's one thing. Because I've been really dwelling on this idea of really being specific with saying words out loud, with affirmations, with the things that we tell ourselves, not the things that we think. Our brain is like mush, okay? Everything happens in here. Your thoughts aren't necessarily like true, okay? Just because you have a thought doesn't mean it needs to come out of your mouth. Most of us learn that throughout the process of life, all right? It's something that happened to me, probably a lot later than it needed to, right? But thoughts are thoughts. I'm talking about what comes out of our mouths. That's what I like about country. What they sing about is what they want. So lately, take a step back. I've been doing these Pelotons. I got myself a Peloton, okay? And I love it because it's hot. It's real hot outside, okay? It's like, you know, it's hotter than the devil's playground, all right? And more other country southernisms. All right, it's really hot outside. So I like my Peloton. And here's the thing, all right? I'm a rabbi. I'm not an athlete. I don't claim to be an athlete. My parents, on the other hand, the story is that my mother, 8 weeks after giving birth to me, ran and biked and swam and completed a triathlon, okay? My parents, athletes. Me, not so much. But I'm on the Peloton, and the people there, right, the instructors, right, they like, I don't know what it is, but they tell me, they're like, you have to tell yourself that you are an athlete. You have to tell yourself that you are built for this. You have to tell yourself that you can do this. You have to tell yourself that you can believe that you can make it to the end of class, that you can do another 5 minutes. Dee's shaking her head because she knows all these things. And sometimes I'm in the third room and I feel like I have to say it out loud. I can do this. I can do this. I can make it to the end of this class. I can turn up the little knob and make it much more difficult for myself, right? I can do all those things. And in these Peloton classes, I've been thinking, it gives me a lot of thought of the fact that I don't just think it, I have to say it out loud. I have to put it out in the world. And I don't know about you, but I'm very superstitious, okay? I have a story dating back from a long, long time ago, right? I have a vivid memory of myself being in the car with my father. And I looked over at him. He's probably going to be pissed I told this. But I looked over at him and I said, have you ever gotten a flat tire? And he looked at me and he goes, why the heck would you say that? Now I'm going to get a flat tire, okay? Because in my family, or at least what I believe, is what you say and what you put into the universe happens. You create it. We create our reality. And I want to talk about that for just a moment. So, it is possible, and I looked this up, that the etymology, there's this phrase that magicians use. What do they say? Anyone? Abracadabra, okay? So it's believed that this is actually a Jewish thing. I don't know if you know this, but I'm going to teach you. Abra, the aleph being I, bara, create, ke divra, as it is spoken. I create as it is spoken. Meaning, I say it, and the bunny appears. Okay? That's how it works. And Judaism backs me on this. There's something called the Sefer Yetzirah, the book of creation. Meaning that how did God create the world? Through speech. But God didn't create the world just through speech, the rabbis believe. There are elements that compose our world. Different elements that we find elsewhere. Recently, we just found sulfur on Mars, right? An element, right? These are elements, these are materials, these are things that compose the way our world is. And in Judaism, the alphabet. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, yada, yada, yada. Aleph, Bet, Vek, right? Those are the elements in which God uses to create the world. But I want to say this. Yes, we create the world with our speech, but it's not just speech alone. Because there's a lot of talking that we do in our world. The rabbis debate, actually. They say, which is the better thing to do? To learn Torah or just do mitzvot? And some of us would say, sitting in a room all day thinking about what you're going to do sounds like a complete waste of time. I can hear Marvin in his head saying, absolutely. That'd be a complete waste of time. Why would anyone want to sit around talking about what they think they might want to do later when you could just go do them? Eventually, ultimately, they land and they say the study, right? The study of Torah actually leads to mitzvot. Because when you study more, you learn about more mitzvot that you're able to do. Which is really to say that learning also has to be coupled by action. What we speak into the world, well, it has to be followed up by what we do. And that's a really important part. We create our world, abra kedevra, as it is spoken. But we do not create, right, just with our mouth alone. Right? These boots were made for walking. Okay? In a sense, while it is that we have to speak, we have to be illicit, we have to be clear with what it is we want from the world, what life we want for ourselves. However, on the back end of it, like the Peloton, you also have to put in the work. You have to do the creation. You not only have to speak the creation, but you have to get your hands dirty as well. On this Shabbat, may we all do both. May you find the world that you want to create. May you speak it. May you say it. Talk about it. Think about it. Sing a country song about it. I don't know, whatever it is what you want to do. And then go out and do it. Be fruitful. Use your hands. It's called sweat equity. The stuff that comes from the fruit of your labor. May you labor towards it. May you actualize it, and may you realize it, and make your dream come true, not just by talking about it, but also by going and doing it. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
All right, we rise for, no, that's not true. We don't rise. Just kidding. We have birthdays and anniversaries. Julia Shore, Gloria Witten, Bonnie Luderman. Hi, Bonnie. That's great. Okay, no. We're done with birthdays now. Yeah. Now we're on to anniversaries. So whatever you want to play for, what do you want to play for that one?
For everybody's time.
What kind of love song is this? Sounds like you like...
That's old.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. What about like the wedding song? Oh, dum bum ba dum. There we go. Wedding anniversaries. Barbara and David Siegel. I'm glad we went through all of that. That was nice. I like that better. Dun dun dun. Hopefully I won't need you for another wedding, but that would be good. I would have hired you. I would have, but I didn't really get to choose much about my wedding. I just was there. We rise for the Elenu, page 586.
Hallelujah, Shabbat Ladon Akol, Latei Kedula Liotze Bereshit, Shelo Asanu Kegoye Haratzot, Velo Samanu Kemishbachot Hadama, Shelo Samchokenu Kahem, Vegor Aleinu Kechol Hamonam, Vanaknu Korim, Umishtakavim Umodim, Lifnei Melech, Malkei Amlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, V'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech HaKoharetz, Bayom ha'hu, Yeh Adonai Echad, Ushemo Echad.
I ask you now to please be seated. We continue now with our mourner's Kaddish. It is our tradition that as we go through the names of the loved ones of those whom we lost, if this is a relative or a loved one of yours, we ask you to rise so that we may recognize you in the congregation. And then at the end, when we have said all of our names, we rise together in support of the loved ones and the support of the friends who are remembering their loved ones as well. This evening we think of Felix Avinaim, Noala Davidson, Jerry Schulman, and Morris Cook. We add to that the 6 million who perished in the Holocaust and those who were murdered on October 7th. We think of Annette Adler, Lester Altman, Gertrude Ansel, John Bearwald, Jerome Bergheim, Elaine Berman, Earl Kane, Gertrude Cohen, Jeanette Cooper, Irving Cooper, Howard Dubman, Robert Eaton, Elmer Ecker, Rena Egnatz, Madeline Elfring, Henry Ettinger, Tilly Frankel, Janet Gable, Jonah Goldstein, Lillian Goldstein, Charles Grieman, Helen Gusdorf, Hyman Hafner, Herbert Hayden, Max Heimelson, Joseph Kirby, Herman Levitt, Bernard Lewis, Hortense Miller, Esther Mintz, Pierce David Movitz, Miriam Oliver, Bernard Price, Milton Redlick, Alvin Sandler, Kitty Sapperstone, Rita Shasher, Cantor Moshe Schulhoff, Herbert Simon, Kalel Sirota, Victor Solomon, and Haiti Strauss. If there are names you'd like to add to this list, please feel free to do so as either my hand or my eye meets yours. Yes, ma'am? Okay. I know Cantor Schulhoff was
he was my teacher.
He was your teacher.
I wouldn't be a Cantor without him.
Okay.
And I want to add 2 soldiers that died this week in Israel. Ariel Topaz and Moti Rev.
Okay. We rise together as one community in support of those whom we've lost. As together we join in for the Mourners Kaddish, page 598. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba, ba'alma divrach chirutei v'amlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'zman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mevarach le'olam l'mei maya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnasei, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudesha berechu, Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim alenu v'al Yisrael v'yimru amen. Hosei shalom b'imramav, hu ya'asei shalom, alenu v'al Yisrael v'yimru amen. Zichronam livracha, may all of their memories be for us as a blessing. You may be seated. Sharon? I don't need this anymore.
Okay.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I'm happy to be here with you tonight. I know some of the folks who are watching from home.
Yeah, how about that?
So, hi to all of you. Thank you, Rabbi and Cantor. Thank you, Richie. And thank you, David, for running the cameras. I peeked. They're all working. The flowers tonight are sponsored by Sisterhood. The oneg is provided by Temple Bethel. Please don't forget that you can be a sponsor as a way to honor a loved one or celebrate a special occasion. You just need to call the office. Tomorrow morning at 9:30, we'll have Torah study followed by Shabbat morning service on Zoom. Wednesday, we'll have Cantor's class on Zoom at 6. Thursday morning at 10:30, we have Minyan. Next Friday, we'll be back here again at 7. And I want to thank everyone again who's already gone online or called the office to renew your memberships for the next year. If you haven't yet, now's the time to do it. Now is also the time to join or to renew your membership in Sisterhood and Brotherhood. It's not expensive, but it is vitally important to our well-being. Please remember that your support makes it possible for Sisterhood and Brotherhood to continue their support of our temple, both financially and with service. The links for membership renewal, including Sisterhood and Brotherhood, the Book of Remembrance, Early Bird High Holiday tickets, JLC registration, all of these, the links are all in trending this week. Save the dates I've been mentioning the last few. It's now just 3 weeks away on August 18th at noon, our annual open house, an end of summer luau this year. The following week, on August 25th, Jewish Heritage Day with the Marlins. You can still join our Temple Bethel group for an afternoon of baseball and Jewish togetherness. The link is in trending, or again, you can call the office. Kiddush and Hamotzi are going to be in the oneg in the chapel. Please help yourself to a cup of wine and a piece of challah as you enter. Shabbat Shalom. Oh, the gift shop is open tonight, yes? Yes. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you.
Okay. So wait, hold on. One quick word about our oneg, okay? We will begin when you all make yourself available inside of that room, okay? I'm not saying to run, but also
Get a move on.
Come on. Yalla, yalla. Bevakasha. Okay? There's wine, we're bread. Because I like, the whole idea is that we all are able to do this mitzvah together, right? And it's waiting for you. It's there. So, take your time, but also, let's, but get there. You ready?
Yeah, you know what? I forgot to say a name for Mishaberach tonight. Our friend Marlene Rose. We all hope she's feeling better.
We do. Marlene, we're thinking of you.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep. All right, everybody. Everybody knows the words to this song. Sing it with us, and let's go in there and have a nice kiddush. Okay? Evenu shalom aleichem. Evenu shalom aleichem. Evenu shalom. Big Daddy Lipscomb. Evenu shalom, shalom aleichem. Evenu shalom aleichem. Evenu shalom aleichem. Shalom aleichem.